Hi everybody, this is Dennis. I'm going to show you guys their full review and kind of a walkthrough for, they just released Micronauts #1. They came from inner space. This was the foil Facsimile edition. This is issue #1. You can see I had done this with the ROM issue. And this is another one that was really from my time that I just loved it. You know, had a set as a kid. Had some of the Micronaut toys. They were cool. I do love the foil stuff, so they do kind of sucker me in once in a while. But notice where it was still 35 cents. They don't show the price in it, but it's $4.99. And then here's the barcode. You'll see the difference in no barcode. And then on the front, they do have the Marvel logo down there, although they did keep everything else pretty much the same. This shows 1978, and I think it was officially January of 79, but we'll double check that. But the foil covers, you know, I'm just going to kind of hold it. You can see the reflection on it. Yeah, guys, it's a gimmick. But I do love it, and I do get to see all the ads and stuff reprinted the way it was, and we'll kind of go through it. And then you can kind of see some of the color differences, as you can tell on it. So I'm going to kind of open these up side by side. This is the original one, and according to the indicia, it is indeed 1978, but it's listed as January of 79. So 35 cents. Of course, we all know it's Bill Mantlo and Michael Golden that's doing it. And then we'll flip it open, and you can see, you know, the big color difference. The new color stock. The ads are still printed as originally 1978 Remco. This one does have the Hasbro logo, because it was another one where they had gotten the rights back in order to do this from Hasbro, which is really cool. Very bright, where you can see Michael Golden and Bill. We're gonna flip open, you know, the next pages, and you guys can take a look. Now, guys, I do love the fact that it is on these brighter pages, and you can see the colors really pop. I made this point in the ROM one too, but I really do love the old newsprint. Yeah, it's not quite as bright, and you can't see some of the line artwork quite as well, but there is still something about this type of book, other than the fact that it was 35 cents during the day on it. But they recreate everything, you know, piece by piece. And then we get into it, and, you know, October 1979, actually it says 78, and you can even see, you know, how they had changed that, you know, and they made that an odd dark one, and so they literally did recreate everything on it as it was. Heralds of a New Year, Marvel Greatness, it's the exact same that you can see. You know, when we flip through it, you know, and this would be cool for some of you guys that, you know, maybe don't own this. I have not seen if they're going to do an omnibus like they are for ROM. I assume that's why they were doing the ROM one, but I think they're just finding some time ones out there from this time period and are redoing them. So I'm going to put my request out, Marvel, right now. Shogun Warriors is another one of my all-time favorites. I know it's a short series, but man, I would love to see that #1 come out in a great foil. I would definitely pick up some of those. Boy, I just absolutely love those books. So again, you guys can see the recreation. This is cool. Homecoming Chapter 2. And again, as you look in here, you can see it. Oh, this is just cool. Nightmare, you know, but then to be able to see it with the extra color, and it pops. It is neat. It is a really cool contrast. Look at that, the Star Wars, the ads and stuff. There's your rings. Boy, I still remember this. Plushies, still a thing, guys. I'm going to kind of skip over that. I'm not going to show it in the other one. But once again, look at that. Oh, love this stuff. So I'm going to kick open a couple of pages here just so we can kind of compare, you know, the page by page. Yeah, you can see it. Ah, Commander. Urgh. Yeah. Love it. Just love it. I'm going to flip the page. As I was going to say, we should have story on the next page. Now we're into chapter 3, The Escape. You know, how many of you had the toys and stuff out there? It's just was cool. I'm actually going to lift this up just so you guys can see. Look at that. Rumbling in like that. See the spikes. Like I said, you can still tell it. I'm still have a preference of this on there. But man, that really does just look awesome. It really does. Oh, there's a good one. Meet the Micronauts. So I actually do want to show that. I'm going to bring those up on top. So the one nice thing I can say about this coloring, and I know it was a little brighter that the pages have yellowed over time, but you can really read the ones off the white pages, you know, when it comes to the black and white text. Even in here, you know, there's Alan Milgram, and you can really see that in here. Then when you're reading about Bug and Biotron, the Shadow Priest, Marionette, look at that, Commander, Baron Karza. It's just so very visible. Just love it. Oh, don't shoot your eye out. You gotta have that. And then they recreated that. And we're gonna get right back into that. Look at that. Love it. Love it, guys. Continued after next page. So, you know, as we go through this, smash that like button. Make sure you guys have subscribed to the DNA channel. You know, we do have lots of different things. I will pull out books like this and go through them, especially on these foils. I kind of love when they do them. We do quick flips of, like, I get comics every week, and I like to show you guys what I get. And I do a lot with independent books and, you know, probably show you guys things that you have not seen before. I really do love this, so do kind of want to show that. Look at that. The Acroyears. And then on Wednesdays, we do a really cool show, and it's a live stream. And where we bring on comic book artists. I'm going to flip this in here for you guys to be able to see it. There's the Hostess Fruit Pie ads. And guys, I did a link, and I'll try and leave one up there where there's a new book with all the Marvel Hostess ads that they had done in the 70s through like 1980. So I'll leave the link, but that's a really fun one to go through. Captain Marvel, he had a bunch of them that are in there. But like I was saying, join us on Wednesdays. We always have comic creators. A lot of them worked for Marvel, DC, Image. And a lot of them are doing their own stuff right now. Love to talk to them, have them on, and you guys get to join us, interact with not only us, but it's cool. You get to interact with the comic book artists and the creators, the writers, the inkers, and ask questions. There we go. This is awesome stuff. Well, anyway, like I said, I just wanted you guys to be able to see it. Toy Soldiers. Boy, how many of you guys out there went and got the Toy Soldiers? Yeah, they were a disappointment when they arrived, just going to say. But even this one, the full color poster, spectacular. Just, that is funny right there. That actually recreated, pretty well. This one actually held up the time, being on the back cover like it did. And then on the ad, of course, you get the Lego ad, which is cool. Again, everything's very close. This one, you can see it's the variant edition. It's the 3, so it's the there's the A cover, the regular one, and then there's a B and a C cover. The C is the foil. This is Lego, and so I'm going to flip them back over. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, I'll leave the link down below. We are working on our project, Kordrath The Reckoning, and I would love you guys to check it out. We're getting ready to send it to the printers in a number of weeks. It's all through the post-editing stuff, so don't hesitate to get your copies. Play the game as well. I've got the Dungeons & Dragons module that will tie in. It's not a recreation of the story. It's a brand new story that you guys can role play. And for those of you that back it, you're going to get the cool character cards for SRD 5th edition that you guys can play. So anyway, check it all out. Email me or text me or leave comments down below. I love hearing from you guys. Let me know if you're interested in these type of things. I do like it. So again, another one of my really adored comics from this period. Hope they do Shogun Warriors. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and we will talk to you all real soon.